It's not very exciting though, is it? I mean, it's a pretty straightforward... It's hardly a massive challenge. Okay. That's multi-tool stuff. What else is going on? It's got the exciting music, but I'm not feeling the excitement. Somewhere below my feet I hear the... G'day chaps, welcome back. We're leaving... excuse me, we're starting exactly where we left off in the last one. So we have just built and fueled our hyperdrive. It's time to go and test it out now for the first time. So first I just need to pick up enough speed to leave the atmosphere, and then we turn up, up, and try to get pretty much straight up. And we should... There we go. Exit the atmosphere pretty quick. Activate hyperdrive. Open galactic map in space by pressing N. Ooh, very nice indeed. I've not actually used this before. So here we go. Rotate. Push. Select and deselect. So. Ooh. Very cool. So I can't see that we... Ah, okay. So we can zoom out this way. Didn't want to do that. Okay, this is very... kind of clunky, really. This was clearly designed for a control pad. And this is pretty horrific with a mouse and keyboard. Too far to jump, upgrade drive. So we've only got one choice. There's only one place we can go by the looks of things. Let's just see. Is there anywhere else we can go at all? Nope. Okay. So I guess this is kind of the equivalent of a tutorial at the moment. We have Q and E. Free exploration mode. Ooh. That's much better actually with the mouse and keyboard. I can kind of look around anywhere I want to. None of these systems mean anything. Oops. None of these systems mean anything to me at all. So I'm just kind of exploring at the moment. Path towards galactic core. Okay. Well, they do say that this is the way you're supposed to go, so let's engage with that. So, oh. Okay. That's how you do it. This is us warping. That felt like a load screen. Oh, and we're gonna... Hey, almost hit a station. No, we can't hit a station. Because we are wearing kids' gloves. So we can bounce up against it and take no damage whatsoever. Okay. In the bottom right, craft more warp cells for hyperdrive. Acquire antimatter formula. Craft antimatter. Craft warp cells. Okay. So again, let's try flying into this. Nothing happens whatsoever. So you can just bounce off stuff like it doesn't. Like it makes no difference. Okay. So, acquire antimatter formula. Ah, we're in a place that's already been discovered by someone. So we're not the first ones here. We had discovered the previous planets. I'm guessing we go in this bit. I get the strong feeling it's going to tell us exactly what we need to do pretty soon anyway. So even if we're not doing it, we'll probably just need to kind of fly around a little. before it does tell us. Right, let's have a little look. Okay. So there's a ton of stuff in here. Doubt very much is going to happen though. It's going to be the same as the last. What you very quickly realise, and what I've seen from other people talking about the game, is that every single interaction is kind of just a modification of the last. The small creature is busy adding up trade profits when I appear. Its eyes open wide in anticipation of our first contact, and it rubs its fingers together greedily. It pecks emphatically at the monetary figures on its pad, and then bounces up and down. I can't help but notice that it smells amazing. Okay, we are strangely attracted to this thing. Pat the life form on the head, apologise for being unable to help or give units. It's obvious it likes cash. The life form is clearly thrilled. It gives me something in exchange. New random technology, phase beam. It's not what we're looking for though. So I need more carbon to... oh, I've done it already, okay. Don't understand any of this. The trader looks at me with boggled-eyed curiosity, clicks its beak a few times, emits a neutral scent, and waits for my request. Request shield recharge, request healing fuel. Trader agrees to help to charging my shield. My shield was already at maximum. That was a completely pointless interaction. We have nothing really to sell, so we need to charge that warp cell. That fits with what it's telling us to do. What else is going on? Not a lot. I put these shields in my inventory. Shielding shards. I bought... oh, we can sell that. We can sell a Gek charm. I'm going to sell that quickly. So we pick these charms up. They don't really seem to have any practical purpose, so may as well just sell them. There we go. So sold that. I'm kind of imagining you watching this and imagining that it's not particularly interesting to watch. I might be wrong, I don't know, but I don't know. Is there enough? Is there enough to make this watchable? I'm not particularly sure. With these ships, by the way, I've heard other YouTubers complaining that it's too easy to buy them. As in, it's completely unrealistic. Like, you can just walk up to someone who has a ship and you can say you want to buy it, and they'll sell it to you, and they'll just let you go. Manufacturing facility detected. I imagine that will be where we need to get our thingamajig. Abandoned facility detected manual. Okay. So that's where we're going to need to get to. So this first part seems pretty much not story based exactly, but they're definitely guiding us. And it's done in quite a nice way. I do quite like it. It's I mean, it's clear without being overbearing. We could just go off and explore every single world if we wanted to. It would just keep on popping up with these little things we have to do on the bottom right hand corner. But it's not overbearing. The music in the background, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's quite nice at the moment. Okay. So I'm going to kind of angle into the planet again. As we know that we're under no We're in no danger whatsoever of damage. So we can just make a beeline for it. Oh, I'm coming into... There's a real delay in the response between when I'm moving my mouse to try and pull down the nose of the ship and the nose actually coming down, so that's why we're kind of... We've got this really ugly approach. Squid's World, I love it. There must be some really dumb sounding worlds out there. So we're just going to boost, we're going to try and get there as soon as we can. And it's not hard to guess what's up ahead. So it's all pretty good so far. Kinda predictable, but that's okay. This does still feel like a tutorial. I have heard that a lot of people have been very disappointed by what's sort of touted as the end game, as in you get to the Galactic Core and it's something to do with the Atlas. I haven't spoiled it for myself yet, but I do understand that a lot of people have got there and something happens and it's just a non-event. So yeah, this could have all been so easily avoided by just telling they were getting into. So this part of the game, while being very relaxing, is obviously not particularly interesting. Even though we are watching the world generate in front of us. And I appreciate that I did probably come in too early. As in I didn't land, I didn't enter the atmosphere at the right point. I'm still kind of learning. Oops. Onto the price. Is it worth $60? No. No, it just isn't. And I think that's got a lot to do with the resentment. And I feel the same way, unfortunately. If this was a $20 game, I would not be unhappy about it. I really wouldn't. You kind of expect a small indie studio to put out a game that is $20. Especially if it's their first major game. And okay, they're doing something different, but still. A $20 game, you can handle a bit of disappointment. You can handle stuff not being perfect. You can handle bugs. You can deal with all that stuff. A $60 game, you expect it to be frickin' perfect. It's about those expectations. Because it is the same price as a AAA title, you do expect it to have been tested thoroughly on all the machines out there, and you expect it to be deep, and you expect it to be all these other things. And I'm not talking about the sort of the games that some of the more commercial studios just pump out, you know, game after game after game after game, all very similar, not very good. I'm talking about the GTA 5s of this world, where the game is absolutely outstanding, first class, only can be made... Something just happened. Ah, here we go. It can only be made by a big studio. For some reason it slowed us down. Okay, let's land. So I do think the price really has had played a major part in the disappointment. And I mean, $60 to me is, I mean, $60, but there'll be a lot of people who are, you know, there'll be teenagers out there buying this game with limited budgets, and that is going to feel very, very sore. to them if it's not the game they were expecting. So I think it's really a combination. Interesting. Interesting, we have to destroy the steel. Now how do I change... I did have a button to change the technology, hang on. Install Boltcaster in multi-tool to break through reinforced doors. Now I do have that Boltcaster. I just can't remember how to bring it up. So, where are we? Boltcaster. So that's charged, we just need to bring it up. Excuse me a second while I just check the controls. Change weapon mode, X, okay cool. Here we go, Boltcaster. Okay, this is where the game gets exciting, I suppose. We have to reload. Okay, you can get fucked. This is increasing my wanted level, so it's probably not very smart, but it's not very exciting though, is it? I mean, it's a pretty straightforward. It's hardly a massive challenge. Okay. That's multi-tool stuff. What else is going on? It's got the exciting music, but I'm not feeling the excitement. Somewhere below my feet I hear the endless churn of automated machinery performing unknown tasks for unknown masters. The screen flickers into life and letters stamp themselves across it. Nada nada, escape Atlas, find us, nada nada. And then a formula is displayed, how to make my own antimatter, right, okay. With this knowledge I can create warp cells, the final puzzle piece. I can now travel anywhere I please, or should I follow Atlas? Something. So, electron vapor, zinc. Okay. So we have to go craft antimatter. Okay, we research something or other. Multi-tool tech. Okay, we've got some kind of Boltcaster something. Reload times decreased. We have some kind of... This will have been discovered already. Yep. By the Master Squid. Cool. Yeah. I was underwhelmed. That was underwhelming. There was nothing particularly special about that. That was all very predictable. I'm going to get back in my ship. I'm going to fly around a bit, and it's going to tell me I need to go craft antimatter, and it's probably going to tell me how to do it as well. Yeah. This planet has also already been discovered by someone else, so there's really no reason for us to stay here in terms of discoveries or whatever. So I'm going to leave. Craft antimatter. Base ingredients. Suspension fluid can be bought from galactic trade terminals. Okay, so we're going to have to go find a trade terminal. Best way to do that is probably a space station. Or failing that, we have to go to a planet and oh, there's a space station. Okay, I guess we're gonna head there. It's not grabbing me, I've got to tell you. It's not doing that much for me yet. It's just not very exciting. But whatever, we're going to keep on playing. And yeah, maybe it will surprise us somehow. I doubt it, but we'll see. Right, boys, I hope you've enjoyed this little look again at No Man's Sky, and I hope you join me for the next video. And yeah, ciao for now.